When we're faced with a problem, we look for the core of it. This is what our philosophy of STEM revolves around. Instead of merely connecting between subjects, we start with the core idea and branch out, not only applying it to our projects, but to the development of our students. We utilize blended learning, incorporating techniques such as experiential and online courses to allow us to make real-world application. This has taken the form of learning to research with Portal 2 and transitioned into winning a game design challenge 3 years later. From our first STEM project, the 3M Young Scientist Challenge, to more complex projects. These include building cardboard chairs, bridges and towers out of straws, and basing transdisciplinary projects around experiential learning.
We start with ourselves and progress from there, building upon our own strengths while helping others. But this is not our stopping point. We practice those skills over and over again. After learning something, we don't immediately forget about it, but we connect it to other projects, continuously building our web.
At the same time, we acknowledge that failure can be important to learning. Upon seeing the fault of a problem, instead of leaving it at that, we strive to improve by learning from these mistakes and asking the right questions to help us achieve. These experiences we formed through projects have helped shape our school's philosophy of STEM to become what it is today.
In 2014, we took a bit of a turn on STEM projects. One we did was based on The Hound of the Baskervilles by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, which followed Sherlock Holmes on another one of his investigations. In groups consisting of 4th, 7th, and 8th graders, we then compared and sketched leaves from the naked eye view, as well as their jeweler's loops. We then read articles relating to the psychology of Sherlock Holmes, along with attention and perspective. And in our groups, we created videos showing how we connected all of these topics together.
Experiential learning is another important aspect of our STEM philosophy. 2 projects done this year were started following field trips to the Pacific Science Center and the Seattle Art Museum. We started with the theme or topic of an exhibit, and in groups, researched further. We made our own connections not only to science or math, but to art, literature, and more. Renton Prep also took a field trip to the close-by Cedar River, where we were given the chance to watch work on a fishing weir. From this, we researched the life cycle of salmon, information on hatcheries, and used fresh paint to create artistic interpretations of salmon.
Students are also encouraged to participate in different challenges as well. As a way to teach them that failure is okay, you need to be comfortable with leaving your comfort zone and to be driven by self-motivation. Examples of these types of projects include the Junior Breakthrough Challenge and student presentations at education conferences such as INACOL, South by Southwest, and WIPT.
At first glance, you probably wouldn't think gaming and education could go together, but in a study we did with Portal 2, they definitely can. A group of middle school students participated in a 2-year study involving the game Portal 2 to show implicit and explicit learning with our little kindergarten buddies. A project with the game Siege was also used to teach a little buddy in 1st grade about physics.